Hi all, this is Richard from schoolofnomads.com. In today's video, Unsplash 101 Ultimate Newbie Guide, I want to take you through the resource that I use to get all of my royalty-free and copyright-free images online. These images are very, very high quality, and you're allowed to use them in whatever project you want to, whether that be online or for offline purposes. So before we start, please hit the subscribe button below, and if you're interested in knowing how I make an online income by making short videos like this one, then check out the link in the description. So let's just jump over to Google and search for Unsplash. It's the first result here. Once you get over to the site, you need to create an account. Just add your name and your email address. They'll send you an email confirmation and you're good to go. And the first thing you'll see really is all of these categories here. These are all the different categories of images you can get, depending on what kind of project you want to do. It's a very useful way to find those images a little bit quicker. So I'm going to go into business and work. As you can see, there are thousands of images related to business and work here, depending on what kind of thing you're trying to use. So if I just hover over these, first thing you can do is you can like these pictures. You can add these to a collection. So as part of your account, you can create collections of images. This is very useful if you want to use, have an easy way of finding those images again. So you could spend 20 minutes going through all of the various business images, adding a lot of them to your collection, and then you can come back and then use them as you go along. So I think it's a very useful feature. So I can add this to my business collection here, and again I can go and refer to that very quickly afterwards. So I click on the image itself. You can download it from this tab here. I'll go through that in a second. You can share it via any of your social medias. You can share the link back to the picture, or you can email it to somebody. And then there's some information about that image. So the number of times it's been viewed, the number of times it's been downloaded, what kind of camera was actually used to make the image, and then the dimensions of that image. So some useful information there. So what you do if you want to download it, you should download it. Automatically goes to your desktop here. And it also asks you if you want to credit the person that uploaded the images. So I think this is always a nice thing to do. These guys have taken time to add their own collections to the site, so it's always a nice thing if you could credit them as well for that, but you don't need to. You can just go ahead, and as you can see, this is downloaded directly to my desktop, and there it is ready to save, and I can use it for anything I wish. So up here you have other people's collections that you can go ahead and use. Lots and lots of different categories here and different headings. You can search through here and find something that, again, you might want to use yourself. So really, really nice. The one great thing about this site is these images are very, very high quality. Very high quality. So if you come along, see these three dots? These are links to other parts of the site. So they have their blog here. They have their API section here. So if you want to have an API that goes directly to one of your sites, you can create it here. And then this is the most important piece really, this license. So this tells you can use these images for any commercial and non-commercial purposes. You don't need to ask permission from or provide credit to the photographer or Unsplash, although they do like you to do it if you can. So I hope you can see how powerful this site actually is, because this can save you a lot of time when you're creating content for whatever it may be, whether it be presentations or your websites, because all of these images are ready and take seconds to download, and then you can go ahead and use them. So this has been Richard. We're the schoolofnomads.com. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe to the channel below, and again, if you want to know how I make an online income making these types of small videos, check out the link in the description.